Hello again, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. This is The Bridge, and I am Typhoon Wynn. Now, I am still stuck on this level. I haven't actually done anything else about this level, except for stare at it and fail to ponder the solution. So, this is probably going to be another episode of me failing to comprehend how to solve this puzzle. But maybe I'm thinking too far ahead too soon, because what I'm thinking is I want to get through this puzzle. I want this puzzle to be done so that I don't have to look at it again. But that is unproductive to me actually solving the puzzle. Maybe the puzzle is just as simple as me doing that and then walking around like so. Now, would that have worked actually? Let's see, provided there's no boulder there, the key is down there. I would have rolled the key along there, and yes, that would have worked. So the main problem, really, is just getting the boulder away. If we can somehow get the boulders to move into a position that we don't have to worry about, we should be fine. We can then go and walk and gather the key. Right? At least I hope so. That's how these things work, right? You go through the portal, you pick up the key, and you're done, right? Okay, so now I am white. If I rotate everything around... Oh man, but that darned boulder. The problem is if I rotate it this way, the boulder won't move far enough in order for me to manage to walk around it effectively. So we need to solve the solution of the boulder. So let's go back to the beginning, and let's see how we can get the boulder to, well, not be where it is right now. Okay, so this is pretty much the start of the level. So, let me check to make sure my audio recording software is recording. It is indeed. That's always good. But I feel like we've made a little bit of progress already. What if I were to rotate the screen around in this direction? Did I already do this? I think I've already done this, in fact. But this way now... everything is okay, I guess? If we can get the boulder to stop rolling in this direction and roll back over to the right... Okay. Now let's see, I am still... grey. So what can I do? Well, I can either walk to the right, or I can go through the triangle. Let's walk to the right. Let's see how this happens. If this doesn't happen, if this doesn't work out the way that I would like it to work out, then, oh well. I'll just revert back to that point where I was just at. Now, I've rotated the screen about 190 degrees from my direction, and I can't use this triangle lest I kill myself. So somehow I need to try and get the key, or change the relative position of the key to the boulders instead of to myself. Which sounds pretty simple, I guess. I think, I hope. Okay. So if I keep rotating everything around to the right, like so, what have I done? I have just done something. But there is now a boulder behind here. Behind that other triangle. So I can't possibly use that triangle and expect to live. So let's rotate it around 360 degrees more. Like so. And now... oh, I am grey, okay. But now... I hope... No, I hope that this will somehow present the solution to itself. I've really gotten into the state of mind where I'm like, I'm forfeiting thinking about the puzzle, and I'm more thinking about, well, just trying to stumble into it, really. So where is the key? The key is over there, okay. Now if I can somehow get onto the same length as that key, then I should be golden. Presuming I'm the right colour, of course. So let's rotate everything around a bit like that. Oh wait, I think this... Wow. Okay, the solution did present itself. So now I just do that and voila, I got the key. Okay. Well, that's that level done. I'm noticing a trend between this episode and the last episode. In the last episode I solved a puzzle that I was stuck on for the entirety of the episode before that in like 2 minutes. Arguably I did look at it before and think about it before I started recording that episode. But this one is like, I don't even know how long it's been. How long has it been? It's been about, I don't know, 5 minutes or something, according to the time on my audio recording software. If you're wondering why the pause screen popped up then, that's because I was just checking. So let's go through and see what other monstrosity we have to deal with. Look like we're dealing with Chapter 3-6, the Mirrored Garden. Again with the footprints. It looked like the footprints are walking in the opposite direction to where the arrows are pointing. What do the arrows mean? Like, go in this direction? But the guy... Either the guy has already been in that direction, saw what was over there, and then decided to walk back. That's what those footprints represent. Or he saw the arrow and decided not to move back, although from his position there, it's likely he probably wouldn't have been able to see the arrow. So let's go and see what we're facing now. So there's a boulder, there's a button with a key on it, so that's how you unlock the door. You need to be white in order to go through the door, and... Ooh. Okay, so what's the problem here? The problem is, firstly I need to be white. I can do that easily by going through any of these triangles, right? And in order to be white and come to this door, I can just use this triangle and then just walk around that curve there to the left-hand side of the screen. I think. No, that won't really bring me to the door, because the screen will be facing that direction, or something. Okay, there goes the boulder. But the screen will be, or the stage will be orientated in that position that I was trying to rotate to. Then I'll fall, and instead of falling, say, onto where this lamppost right here is where my character is standing, he'll probably fall onto this wall that I'm looking at right now. And that won't help me get to where it is I need to go. Although, there is another way for me to go. Yes, I think that will work actually. If instead of me... Okay, imagine the scenario that I walk along the outside edge of this curve, and I'm white. I fall, but instead of landing on this wall that I'm staring at here, I land on this wall up here to the north of the screen where there are the two triangles. I land there instead. Would that work? It might do. If I rotate the stage gently enough, I should be able to get it so that everything is in that orientation, and I can just walk off and walk onto the floor there where those two triangles that I was looking at were before. Then I should just be able to... No, that won't work either. What am I thinking? Okay, hold on. How would you go about getting to here? Wow, okay, that's a bit complicated in fact. So it looks like... Okay, so let's revert back. I think that's pretty much the start of the level that I was just at, so rewinding it a bit pointless, but I want to make sure everything is back to normal. This looks about normal. So, I can't rotate in any direction too much, because otherwise then the boulder will roll up if I move to, say, the right over here. Although, could I do that trick that I did a couple of, I was about to say episodes, although it probably was a couple of episodes ago. No, in fact it was like the episode before that, where I moved the key far enough in order to move the key slow enough around the outside of the stage so that I managed to curve it around the entirety of the stage. I wonder if I can do a similar thing with this boulder, but probably not. So what are my choices? Well, I'm left with two viable choices. Either go through the impossible triangle on the left, or the impossible triangle on the right. So let's try going through the one on the right. Okay, now that that's happened, what now? Well, I can walk across over to here. If I use this triangle, then that puts me back pretty much exactly where I was just a minute ago. But if I rotate everything around like this, that happens. And now the door is unlocked. But the problem now is that I need to get to where the door is. So, hold on, let me go back onto the curve. Like so. And then I try to rotate it gently so that this is probably like game glitching. I can't... Okay. I can rotate the stage to the right, but I can't rotate it to the left any further than this point, which kinda sucks for me. So now, somehow, I need to get back into the center of the stage. Okay, so I'm back into the center of the stage, but the boulder is going to fall off the face of the stage. That's not going to help matters at all. I think I was getting close though. So let's rewind to say... Okay, let's go through this. Okay, what are my options now? I can walk to the right or walk to the left. So we tried walking to the right before, so let's walk to the left now. This will likely cause the boulder to fall off the face of the stage, right? Although, if I rotate the stage gently enough, then I can get the boulder to move onto this portion. Oh, it bypassed that portion, okay. That's not what I had anticipated. And I can't really rotate it much further than that and keep it on the stage. So let's not walk to the left. Instead, let's walk to the right. That seemed like the next viable option. Although this puzzle looks complicated, it's really a matter of deducing what is viable and what is not viable to do. So now that that's done, can I actually walk off fast enough so that I can actually land on... No, I can't. I was trying to land on this wall here, but that's not going to work at all. Right, now what's the problem? Now? Well, I need to get to the door, but I can't really do that without getting the button off the boulder off the button. Okay, the boulder's... Ooh, the boulder just stayed on. That's great, in fact. So I do that, but I can't go through the door. 1, because it's locked, and 2, because I'm not the right colour. So if I rotate the stage around to the right now, the boulder should move up like so, nearly land directly on the button, which is quite useful, in fact. I rotate around this way, the boulder should move back onto the button, pretty much. Okay, kind of. And then, let's see, if I keep walking this way, what will happen? The boulder will move up here, or roll upwards, like so. And then what? So now either I can fall off down here, and then start walking this direction, or I can use that triangle there. If I walk around this way though, I'm worried that I'll get crushed, but I can in fact use this triangle. So let's use this triangle and see what happens. So now we're getting close. The boulder is on the button, and I am white. The problem is the door is one, well, level above me if you view this on like a bird's eye view sort of perspective. Or, sorry, a cross-section perspective. Now how do I get onto the same level as the door, and still remain the right colour? Well, I'm thinking I can walk across here and then use this impossible triangle right here. Like so, but make sure that the boulder doesn't fall off. So let's try and wait for its velocity to cancel itself out. And then do that. And now, the only other option I can do is walk this direction. Oh, no, sorry, not that direction, the other direction. So let's walk in that direction then. This should get the boulder back onto the button, more or less. And I think that's actually the solution. There we go. Wow, I feel like I'm making quite a lot of progress. And we completed Mirror Chapter 3 and we got the achievement Hermit. Does this statue look a bit different than the last? It looks more disintegrated. He is gone. Like a ravenous beast, it gnaws at my insides. Darkness festers in the corners of my mind and bring about a stalking menace, perverting our precious creations. My last memories of him. So was it like a scientific colleague who betrayed his partner's work? But let's see, if that was chapter 3, there's like one more chapter, I believe. Yep, there's the triangle. No fanciful message or anything? None at all. So it looks like we have one more chapter to go through, guys. And then we'll be finished with the... Hopefully, well, I say hopefully, I do enjoy playing this game. And then hopefully we'll be finished with the game. One thing I've noticed is that there's a empty picture frame right here. So, let's head inside and see what awaits us.